Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? How you mama now? If you're returning, family, right? All right, so the song that I keep getting through this morning is uh hold on. I gotta get the words. Okay. If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I love 'em, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, I love 'em, baby. All right, so we're gonna look up that song in a minute. Knowing yourself. There's a reason why the Bible tells you, know thyself, right? Know thyself. If you're watching this, I don't really like getting into shit like this, but you know what I mean? My guides put me on the spot all the time because they know that I will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say the shit. Yeah, and the way that I keep one, if you've been watching me for a while, when I start doing shit like that, when I start talking about touchy subjects like this, they're throat chakra. That's why I keep having to clear my throat. Okay, so knowing thyself. All of these, I'm gonna bring up Ukraine and things this morning because it was all brought to my attention, right? I'm gonna talk about the Khazarian mafia a little bit, and all right, all of this is to wipe out our identity, right? If you haven't figured this out, we're fighting over bullshit that's been here before. The oldest, the oldest dated time for us to go back to as a collective consciousness is Egypt. We can't go back any further than that because it's been lost, right? Okay, so yeah, this is all about forcing a belief. This is all about the elites, it goes back even to the dating of this fucking country, right? The founding fathers, Freemasons, right? 13, 13, 13 colonies, 13, 13, that's a Freemason number. 13 is Aries in degrees, okay? And scorpionic energy, which also is the Aquila, which is the eagle, right? That's plastered all over this shit, okay? And the all-seeing eye, okay? They use fear to get you to worship a man-made God when God, my friends, my family, is the energy that powers your vessel, okay? God is within, not without, right? And so all of this shit is so that we can it's a think tank, right? What we give our thoughts to creates our reality. So please do keep that in mind when you're watching this presidential abated. Okay. Yeah. Please do be aware when you're watching news, and why yes, these things are happening, but when the pendulum swings too far one way, right? It has to come back the other way, right? It's a balancing act. So please try not to give your thoughts too much to the yuck, and concentrate on love. All right. So, I know I'm not the most popular because I don't get on here. I talk about real shit. You know what I mean? I don't sugarcoat a piece of shit. And I'm not going to get on here and just constantly do love and fra-la-la and, that's just not. And I've noticed this too. Love and light. How people are using clickbait. Well, only if you see the 0.10% people will see this, that's clickbait. They want you to click it, and quite actually, somebody that I had been watching for a while. Like, she pops up in my news feeds. Love and light. I'm not saying nothing, but even she has switched over to this to get people to clickbait. It's not that serious to me. Either you click with the content or you don't. I'm not everybody's tribe, and that's okay. This channel here, you will do shadow work, right? I'm here to help you do shadow work. I'm here to help you heal. I'm here to help you ascension, right? Ascension is in transmutation. Alchemy, right, comes from the land of Kim, which is ancient Egypt, right? And that's as far back as our collective consciousness can go back to. Alchemy has been a thing way longer than that, okay? And it's the art of taking something in its lower form and alchemizing it into a higher form, which is why, you know, they talk about gold, right? The gold standard, like lead to gold. That's the euphemism when dealing with metals, right? And we are all these metals. We're carbon at our lead at our lowest form, okay? Yeah, so, okay. Which is why the 666 is the 6 protons, 6 electrons, you know, so on and so forth. 666 is our chemical makeup of our DNA, okay? So, there's that. I know this is going to be a little bit here and a little bit there. Please bear with me, you know. I'm actually working on some poster boards, and I've got a remix going, and I'm kind of going to make some fun. It's going to be knowledgeable, but I am going to make fun of, we're going to bring fun into the knowledge, okay? So maybe I'll try to work on that. I've got quite a few verses going already, so bars, right? Bars. And I'm not a rapper either, but it's going to be a rap, okay? All right, so it's going to be kind of like Schoolhouse Rock. All right, so, yeah. The Khazarian Mafia. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle, right? So, being here is suffer. To live is to suffer, right? So, knowing thyself is the absolving of suffering, and that is Buddha, right? When you figure out that you are God here on this plane, you are, you know, it's a game changer. Know thyself, okay? We are all different aspects of God. You put us all together, and you got it. You got it, okay? So, yeah, it's a fool's journey, right? Which is what tarot is about. You know, quite honestly, I don't know, somewhere along the way, these people have made this about twin flames and things, and that's not what fucking tarot is about, okay? Tarot is about a fool's journey, right? You start off not knowing shit. You don't know who you are, right? Let me get a tarot card. Let me bust it on the beat, bitch, right? All right. All right, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, right? It's a fool's journey. We go from the Fool to the World card in the major arcana, okay? Maybe, you know, if you guys, I was thinking about doing a pick a card, switching things up. So if you guys have anything that you want me to cover, or any, you know what I'm saying, any content that you would like me to do as far as switching it up a little bit, drop it in the comments. I'm always open. You know what I'm saying? This is a learning. We're all learning, right? But yeah, I was thinking about doing a pick a card. You guys, I hope I didn't pass it up already. Okay, the Fool. It's a fool's journey, right? We start off not knowing shit, not knowing the dangers of this place, not knowing who the hell we are. And by the end of it, you know, we've conquered it, the world. So, when we hit the next cycle, because everything gets hit in cycles, then the next time we know who we are when we start off at the Fool. We're no longer a fool. So, this is a journey of self. Somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know how tarot got turned into twin flames. That's what do they call that? A fad. And, yeah, that's not it. That's not that's not the basis of ancient knowledge or esoteric. It's just not Gnosticism. None of that. Okay, none of that. Okay. All right. So what I want to talk about is, give me a second. I gotta clear the energy because yeah, we're not doing this morning. Let me get some sage. This is ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, so I want to read a little bit about the Khazars, right? Because it was brought to my attention. All of the like symbologies and things like this. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up too. Some of you guys, I don't know if you guys still do social media or not, but I'm being guided to tell you to be very careful with that, because probably about a year and a half ago, I got approached, actually by the Rothschilds. And you know what? I'll probably get attacked by this shit. I'll be attacked, and that's okay, because my shoulders are strong, and I'm guarded by the Most High. So, Ragnarok. Hey, hey. So, yeah. Let me put this out, you guys. So I was, scouted by the Illuminati. They knew who I was before I knew who I fully was, because at that time, about a year and a half ago, well, it may be almost 2 now, I was still, on drugs. You know, I was in my addiction, you know, drinking, whatever, you know. Why was that? Because I didn't want to completely go within, right? But I was approached before I knew who I fully was at that time, wanting me to join the Illuminati. And while, you know, it sounds good on paper, right? It sounds good in retrospect. But when you get down to it and you sign them papers and you forfeit your vessel, it's not fun and games, right? And the part of it is you have to give back to that community. You know, when you make it and you're able to give back, that's what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to recruit more motherfuckers, right? They want your light. They want to use your consciousness stream as a think tank, right? So, yeah. You know what? I may have not knew fully who I was then, but I knew enough, and I listened to my intuition enough. I knew enough that wasn't for me, and that wasn't what I needed to be doing. You remain in your sovereign energy. This is what this time period is about. It is about being in your sovereignty, right? There's no higher power outside of you in this realm, right? Okay, loves. I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want anybody, you know, everybody's entitled and free to do what they want, and I'm never one to push nothing on nobody, but I'm here to relay my experience, and you take it from it what you will, okay? Now, whew, sorry guys, Spirit's got me on a rant, and I'm like, are you sure this is what we're really going to do today? Yes, okay. So, an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory is being shared on Telegram to justify Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The dispatch explores how anti-Semitic Khazarian mafia conspiracy theory is being directed at the war in Ukraine. It outlines how a lack of historic sources on Khazar Empire and a highly contested hypothesis about Ashkenazi Jews have inspired anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and are now weaponized against Ukraine. So, here time out. So this is an obviously a European wrote this because the weaponized is an S and not a Z. That doesn't matter, but right, power of perception. Okay, so I'm going to time out again. Ashkenazi. I don't know if it's Nazi or Nazi. Ash. Okay. Ishtar. Ashtar, Anana, those Isis, those are all the same goddess, the same energy in different incarnations in different places at different times, okay? And that stuck out to me because the ash trees, the cypress trees, right? So that tells me right there that the whatever subgrouping that this was is a derivative of the original, okay? The Canaanites, things like this, okay? So there's strike one to me. Never, always do your own research, right? Know thyself. This is what they want. They want to take your identity. It's the first thing the military does, right? When they shave your head and they, you know, they pretty much psychologically abuse your ass. The research predominantly focused on German language far-right and conspiracy telegram channels. However, some of the content, conspiracy telegram, you know, channels, get it? Channels. I know that Russian spies, they'll torture them too. You know, you have to get put to the dark before you can find your gift, right? And a lot of those soldiers there can remote view and things, right? I can remote view. So, yeah, don't ever you know, do I? No, because it's a violation, I feel like, of somebody else's privacy. So, there's major universal laws and shit that one has to abide by, and when you don't, okay? Like any major crisis in the digital age, Russia's invasion of Ukraine has spurred a barrage of conspiracy theories and disinformation online. Let's see. So the conspiracy theories of Khazars, a semi-nomadic Turkic people who established a major empire, Khazaria, between Eastern Europe and Western Asia in the Middle Ages, have been spread in conspiracist, right-wing extremists and Islamic communities. And remember, it's going together. When that pendulum swings too far either way, to the left side or to the right side, adjustments are needed and it'll eventually even itself out. So the fact that people want to choose left or right, Twix, is just fucking stupid, okay? In Islamic communities online, listen, I'm an independent, okay? Prior to the current conflict. However, given that Khazarias span modern day southeastern Russia, southern Ukraine, Crimea, and Kazakhstan, they have acquired distinct geographic relevance amongst the war in Ukraine. So, you know, I'm not going to keep going on and on, but you guys kind of get where I'm going with this, right? Know thyself. So, yeah. Oh, let's look up that song because it's relevant. Excuse me. The song's by Nas. And you notice how my, after I lit that and I got to go, my throat isn't doing that anymore. Okay? So, it's If I Ruled the World. Imagine that. A song by Nas. So, life. I wonder. Will it take me under? I don't know. Imagine smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising, blue Bahama waters, no welfare supporters, more conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Don't you love how this all comes together? I've got goosebumps all up and down my body right now. Okay? So days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for the plate of knowledge. If Coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing fashion, designer clothes lacing your click up with diamond rolls, your people holding dough, no parole, no rubbers, go in raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time. Watch the blimp read, the world is mine. If I ruled the world, imagine that. I'd free all my sons. I love 'em, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. Could it be, if you could be mine, we'd both shine. If I ruled the world. Still living for today in these last days and times. Yo, it'd be paradise. Anyway, you guys get where I'm going, right? Yo, it'd be Paradise Life Relaxin', Black Latino and Anglo-Saxon, Armani Exchange the Range, Cash Lost Tribe of Shabazz, Free at Last, Brand New Whips to Crash, Then We Laugh in a Iller Path. So if you guys want to look up that song, look, and here we go with the trees. I seen it somewhere, y'all. I know I'm not tripping. Dime sexes have been stretches. Open they eyes to the lies, history's told foul, but I'm as wise as an old owl, plus the gold child. Sing it. Chosen, right? Seeing things like I was controlling, click rolling, tricking 6 digits and on kicks and still holding. Trips to Paris, I'd be civilized every savage. Give one shot, I turn trife life to lavish. Political prisoners set free, stress free, no work release. Purple M3s and jet skis, feel the wind breeze. In the West Indies, I'd let Coretta Scott King mayor the cities in reverse. Friends to Willies, it sounds foul, but every girl I meet in downtown, I open the cell in Attica, send them to Africa. Okay, and you get it, right? You get it. If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. And listen, that's why I started this channel, right? I'm here to help awaken. Period dot. Period dot. The call goes out, right? The call goes out. And just by you listening to my voice, if you're not there yet, if you're not awakened all the way yet, you will be, okay? You will start getting the downloads and syncs that you need. So, you know, I appreciate every like, every comment, because the more that you interact with the content, the more that it sends the algorithm, because they do try to block my content because of the things that I talk about here. Okay. So the more you interact with it, I really do appreciate you guys. Everything that you guys, you know, every comment, I read everything and I interact with all of you. If you email me, I email you back. This is a community for like-minded individuals, for light workers. Yeah. Period dot. All right. So, sun. Okay. Keep your face to the sun and you will never see the shadows. If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. There go them elites, right? Eyes are the windows of the soul. And who I'm talking to, if you haven't yet, the sun, the eye of Ra, right? This is a higher perspective. This is very much a pupil, an entrance point, right? The optics of the lens of an eye. Yes, our view is limited here on this plane, but when you start seeing, when you beat your principalities and you start seeing things from a different lens and you're able to widen that view or zoom in and zoom out as you please, you start seeing things a lot more clearly. Moon, sun, moon. This is beautiful. Who I'm talking to, you have balanced your shadow and light. Okay, it's in a perfect harmony, a perfect, I'm hearing symbiotical. Escape from the black cloud that surrounds you. Then you will see your own light as radiant as the full moon. And who I'm talking to, you're not seeing yourself clearly, or maybe you are. Maybe you did just find your divinity, your essence, okay? But your avatar is holding God's energy, okay? Dear, bring gentleness and grace in every aspect of your life. And be easy on yourself, right? It is a fool's journey. All of those hard-ass roads, all of those lessons, all them ass-kickings that we had, all them sufferings were not in vain. Those sufferings were to bring you closer to yourself, to the divinity and the oneness that you have, right? That divine spark within. And as hard and as triumphant and You know, you may still be going through your battle, right? It is spiritual warfare out there, right? Yeah, you've made it this far, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Every little thing, you know, when you decide to get rid of a negative thought and replace it with a positive one, that's a win. That's a win. When you laugh at the face of adversity, that's a win. When you step out of your door in the morning, your true authentic self, that is a fucking win. Okay? Y'all, I'm gonna start crying. Listen, you guys, I am like the biggest fucking crybaby you will ever meet. Yeah. Yep. When I will pray, I will give my thanks and stuff, and like sometimes, you know, you guys might feel this way too. There's a humbleness, right? There is a humbleness. There is a meekness, right? The meek shall inherit the earth. And there's the feelings of unworthiness, like, how did I get chosen for this? Like, what made me, you know? And so, yeah, excuse me. So, we were chosen because our hearts were good enough, right? Our hearts were never tainted through this battle. So, yeah. That's right, Ragnarok. That is right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm so happy that you chose yourself. I am so glad to have you on here, Ragnarok. Soul family. I'm still trying to figure out this this thing here, because I would love to pin your comment. But it's being an asshole. Okay. So, nobody's ever too far gone. Nothing is ever too far gone. I got a download coming through. So, the Matrix, right? The dimensions. All of these different realities are dimensions, right? And, you know, Jesus Christ. People want to, you know, so much to put this in a human form, but it's an alchemical process that happens in the body, right? It's DNA activations, it's the Christos, it's the prima materia, the fire water from the pineal that rises down and alchemizes, rises from the dead and comes back up and recharges in our heart center and then goes back into our pineal gland, okay? It's the rhombohedric crystals. So, it is, yeah, it's an alchemical process. So, the divine us, that spark that we have, had to descend. In order to come back, to rise up, you have to go down, right? So, essentially, we had to come back to save ourselves. It's as simple as that. From spiritual amnesia, from falling asleep, you know, from the suffering. All right. Why is the sun here? You know, I started this channel a little over a year ago, and I have not sold out. I'm not going to be doing any clickbait. I'm not going to... I am not going to be doing any of that shit because it's built the right people. And it's been a slow burn, right? And, you know, shallow grave, you miss someone. And you missed your own light, right? You missed who you used to be before pain. before all these trials and tribulations. But you know what? Do you see these butterflies here? This transformation was necessary for you to see your own light. This was an underworld initiation. You have to go into the dark to get your light and to get your gifts, right? All right. Eye. Why is the eye here? These are too many. Out trick-or-treating. We're here. Eyes are the windows of the soul. This is your spirit team. This isn't going to be for everybody, but I see orbs all the time. And I wish I wasn't on my phone right now because I will show you these other things that I see all the time. I also see the shadows, right? And they look like black smoke with tails. And they follow people that are in vibration with that, right? So you guys may see spirits and things, okay? But if that's not the case, just know there's Sam Hain. The fall will be significant, right? Halloween. And, you know, there's a reason why everything's like the elections and things are held in November. That's scorpionic energy. That's the mystery. That's the house of occult knowledge, right? I'm a Scorpio, right? So, yeah. Just try to stay aware and try not to lend your thoughts to yucky things, okay? Moon. Why is the moon here? Eclipse mermaid, a powerful energy shift, and there is an eclipse this fall, I believe in October or November, right? I believe it's 14 degrees of Scorpios when it happens because that's a pretty critical date or degree for me. Eclipse mermaid, a powerful energy shift. So yep, from the darkness. Yeah, some of you guys 10, that's the ending and beginning of a new cycle. Some of you guys are going to be stepping into power, okay? Positions of power, period, dot. And by power, I don't mean power and control over people. I mean positions to teach, okay? Dear candy cane angel, it's time for a treat. Bring gentleness and grace in every aspect of your life. It's time for a treat. This is not so much with others, right? This is about giving back to yourself. This is about self-care and self-love, right? Yeah. When you don't deplete yourself, right? Also what I'm getting, you may want to get the rest now because when October hits, from October to December is going to be so busy. So if you are feeling stuck, stagnant, if you feel this energy, you know, you're swimming and you ain't getting nowhere, you're swimming against the current, you're going to be thankful of this time that you had to rest. The winged seer, you see clearly, clairvoyant. Some of you guys are going to be stepping into your clairvoyant gifts, right? So, yeah, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm always open. Like, if there's anything that you would like me to set with my guides on, or, you know, talk about or feature, or, you know, if there's a particular reading style that you would like me to do, I am game, right? I'm game. So let's get a couple of these. Lyran, some of you guys closed out major portal cycles on this 8/8 portal, right? You anchored in these light codes. Strong abilities of divination and magic. Hold ancient knowledge. Some of you guys could be getting downloads from ancient Egypt too as well. Martian. Highly spiritual. Full of fire. Warrior spirit. Just do it attitude. And this is going to light a fire. The passion's going to light a fire under your ass so that you can get on your mission. Feline. Some of you guys, this is going to be your purpose unlocked, which is beautiful, right? Feline. Fun-loving, protective, telepathic, organized, traveler, harmonious. Balance is going to be restored so that you can live, you know, your pursuit of happiness and peace. More peace. Aquatic. Gentle, loving, adventurous. Healers, independent, sensitive. Some of you guys may want to go get by water. Takes, if you can, if you're able to, in this downtime, water is very healing. Pegasus. Highly intuitive, poetic, creative, artistic, connected with nature. And this downtime also, perhaps some of you guys want to pursue some of the things, the creative endeavors that you have put on the back burner, or you thought, oh, well, this ain't going to get me nowhere. Well, it's not about the money. What we're doing here is we are creating art. It's kind of like, it is exactly this, right? It's like the Mona Lisa, or these different works of arts, the Michelangelo, this is all of this, right? There's messages in there for future generations. When we come back here and we have spiritual amnesia, there's clues in things like this so that we can figure out who we are again. So, yeah, let me get an angel number, and you guys, I love you guys, and I'm going to finish getting ready for my 9 to 5. I am off tomorrow, so, yeah, if you guys want to drop it in the comments, if you want me to cover a certain thing. I haven't done how their current fillings in a long time, but, you know, just let me know. That's a 7. 430 encourages a balance between physical action. Remember, I told you, your guides want you, if you're holding on to something, if you're setting on something, your guides want you to get it going, and you're going to know what this is for you, right? Towards achieving goals with inner tranquility and faith in divine timing. Practicality combined with spirituality can lead to deep-rooted satisfaction, mind, body, and soul. And this is a recalibration, a rebalancing, right? Some of you guys are going through activations as well. 399. And yesterday I kept seeing 311. Angels are telling you to use your wisdom to provide good leadership. Remember, I told you. Call to light workers to get to work. Opportunity to make money on your hobbies. Give yourself to joy. So as long as you're putting action in, as long as your heart's in it, as long as it's matching, you know, you're living your authentic truth and purpose. Some of you guys, there will be some kind of thing pop up where you can start making money from your spiritual gift, okay? (212) A positive sign encouraging you to believe in yourself and trust in yourself, and your current path will lead you to great experience. 774, there goes that I again, is a request to have dignity. This is being morally upright, upholding the ethical purity of the soul. Worry is the anticipation of failure. See the light at the end of the tunnel. And I really love how all this comes together. 999. A chapter may be coming to an end. Witnessing 9 is a sign that a meaningful cycle is coming to a close. A new beginning, a brand new journey. Step outside your comfort zone, expand your horizons, and explore new territory, new career, or higher education. Should we do the letters? Let's do the letters. This evolved reptoid is sticking out to me. So if you are if you're somebody that's able to see, right, you can see really what's underneath, right? the evolved reptoid. Heart-centered, unconditional love, loyal, organized shapeshifter. And some of you guys could be draconian. Some of you guys could, be reptoids. But here's another thing that I'm going to tell all of you, is that all of us hold all of these DNAs, pieces of these DNAs in our system. They wait to be activated or deactivated. It goes by your frequency and what you got going on, right? So, not every single reptilian is bad. That's like going off of the hearsay and not doing your own research. Okay, so, but yes, the majority are very Freemason, very, secretive, power and control over, but not all of them are, okay? It's hierarchy, it's warfare, when you're given no other choice, I'm here in Austin, and listen, in Australia, Texas is the Freemason capital of the U.S., okay? Gas. Some of you guys, if you've been feeling lethargic, excuse me, energy is going to come in, like I said, and light a fire under your ass, okay? USA. 13 colonies, right? Oh, I was going to show you guys this. I was going to show you the degrees, so that if you do want to go look at your birth chart or anything like this, you'll understand the degrees. Happy crappy, you guys. Just gonna... All right. Something about Los Angeles, Las Vegas, I know, fact. Fuck you mean? Oh, shit. I'm hearing Huxtable. Something about, whatever the hell that show was. I can't think of it, you guys. I'm drawing a blank. It kind of really didn't leave us with much. I'm hearing Alabama, Alexandria, Alex, Alejandro. I'm hearing AU. Look, gold. Alchemizing this shit to gold, baby. AU. Out here all alone. Always doing what you're told. Can you help me? Pink Floyd. Okay. Look. If you're going to San Francisco, Lux, something is luxurious, or you're going to be living in the lap of luxury. Gal, something about Gal Dot, and isn't she Israeli? Somebody's name could be Sal, maybe somebody, Saluki. Something about the Saluki dog. A hug. Some of you guys need a hug. This is self-love, right? I'm hearing foul, but not as in foul play, but as in a bird, a foul eagle. Somebody's name could be Gus. You You could be feeling the, like I said, the effects of this energy. Somebody's name could be Hal, Shallow Hal. Whatever else you guys can make out of that. Are you Alexander? My discernment is clear. Awesome. I'm glad. That is so awesome. You're Alexander. Well, love, you that's kind of how like the channeling works. You lent your energy to the stream. Like you know, a lot of times people think that like when you hear the energy transference, and I tell people, like, the more that you interact with the content is the more that I'll be able to pick up on your energy, and that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. So I hope you have an amazing day, Alexander, and I will get back on here later on tonight. Peace, love, and light.